We've all been there. The midnight carousel of thoughts, the mental replay button stuck on repeat. Overthinking, that relentless companion, gnaws at our peace, creativity, productivity, and well-being. The truth is, our brains are amazing tools, but sometimes they become obsessive problem solvers, creating mountains out of molehills. Don't know how to tame your thoughts towards creativity. Don't control your thoughts forcefully. Here is a story. Mr. James's garden was a wild mess. Flowers climbed everywhere. Vines swung like crazy. He hired gardeners, but the more they chopped, the wilder it grew. Finally, Kai came. He just watched the happy bees and flowers for days. Confused, Mr. James asked, "Why aren't you doing anything?" Kai smiled. "This garden is like our minds. If we fight them, they get crazier. We just need to listen and help a little." So Kai cleared paths for the sunshine, helped lost vines, and even left some weeds for ladybugs. Slowly, the garden transformed. Not perfect squares, but full of life and buzzing with happy bees. Mr. James learned that sometimes the best way to get something to behave is to just be a good friend to it. This story emphasizes the importance of nurturing the mind rather than forcefully controlling it. Just as a gardener helps a plant grow, we can cultivate positive thoughts and habits by providing them with attention and support. A peaceful mind isn't the absence of thoughts, but the ability to coexist with them in a healthy way. What's the science behind it? Neuroscience insights. Our brain's default mode network loves to overthink. It's the same network responsible for daydreaming and self-referential thoughts. Cortisol surge. Overthinking triggers stress hormones like cortisol, impacting physical health. Psychological toll. Rumination, the overthinking loop, links to depression, anxiety, and sleep disturbances. Elara, a happy herbalist, was suddenly sad. Her mind wouldn't stop worrying about customers, harvests, even old arguments. These worries filled her head like a noisy weed. Sleep vanished, replaced by scary thoughts. The world around her turned gray. Then Elara found a strange, smelly plant. A voice whispered, "Beware! It's a poison weed." Elara realized her worries were like the weed, choking her joy. Elara fought back. She used deep breaths, quiet time, and writing to calm her mind. She replaced worries with happy thoughts about now. It was hard, but Elara won. Her smile returned. The world looked bright again, and sleep came back too. This story presents overthinking as a metaphor for a poisonous plant, highlighting the harmful effects it can have on our mental and emotional health. Here are effective tools to counter overthinking and cultivate inner peace. 1. Observe, don't absorb. Eckhart Tolle's wisdom, observe thoughts without judgment, aligns with AI's role as the impartial observer. AI meditation apps, try Headspace or Calm for guided mindfulness. 2. Trust your intuition. Benjamin Franklin's rule, don't sweat the small stuff. Trust your gut, it's an AI of its own. AI decision aids, use AI-driven decision matrices for clarity. 3. Set creative constraints. Overthinking thrives in boundless spaces. Set limits. AI-generated prompts. Let AI spark creativity within constraints. Here are 4 effective techniques to overcome it. 1. Focused breathing, box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Pause for 4 seconds. Repeat. It calms the mind. 2. Grounding techniques. Name 5 things you see, 4 things you feel, 3 things you hear, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you taste. It anchors you in the present. 3. Thought labeling. When a thought arises, label it, for example, worry, planning, judgment. It creates distance from the thought. 4. Mindful observation. Observe an object, for example, a flower, a cup, mindfully. Notice its details without judgment. Remember, consistency matters. Choose what resonates with you and practice regularly.